Hey, what's up, Crazy? What's up, guys? Welcome to Dead Space. Thank you for the raid, brother. Guys, Crazy plays a lot of Tomb Raider. He also plays Neo. He plays a lot of classic shit. I mean, technically, we're playing a classic right now, too, but... Thanks for the shout-out, Kai. Yeah, so we're just making our way through Dead Space. We're making our way downtown. And we're trying to run pretty fast, because the necromorphs are fucking Satan. This game is hard as balls. It's not the hardest game I've ever played, but it's certainly not fucking easy. And I'm getting my ass kicked here and there, but we're slowly and steadily making our way through it. So welcome. So we're pretty much at the end of the game, I think. We're like 1 or 2 chapters from the end, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do and where to go. And trying not to die in the process, and I'm making a very shit job of it. Okay, so I've reverted power there, so... All these doors should be open now, because I don't think any of these were open before. Are these all crew quarters? This is where the lady shot herself a second ago, so this is where I got the power supply from. Question is, what did the power supply do for me? I gotta open that door. I haven't opened that yet. Maybe if I redirect power, maybe it'll open that? No, that didn't open that. Okay, so I'm assuming I have to break this tentacle thing in order to do that then. So I gotta follow this blue cable and see where this blue cable goes, I think. What is that? Oh, it's a combustible. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Is this where the lady shot herself too? No, this is a different place. Why that? See, shit like that freaks me out. I don't like stuff like that. It makes me think there's some sort of gravity suction device on the ceiling that I gotta worry about. But it appears to be safe, so I'll take it. Gold semiconductor and another bomb. More credits? Cool. So yeah, this game is hard as fuck. I've gotten my ass handed to me a couple times. There's kind of some environmental puzzles that you have to work through. And like, they will put certain enemies in certain conditions where you can't contend with those enemies without getting killed. And it's kind of dynamic, and it's kind of interesting, and it's kind of frustrating at the same time. It's a very good game, though, so far. Okay, so we've already been in here. There's nothing in here that really concerns me. That guy has very wonky physics. Alright. It's probably the scariest thing in this game so far, honestly. Oh, I'm fucking retarded. He's retarded. I don't think so, Dick. Where's that bomb I passed? Yeah, fucker. Eat that shit. Eat that shit, bitch. You little shit. This is what I mean when I say this game is hard as fucking balls. This is exactly what I'm talking about. That guy's still up my ass? Oh boy. Okay, now he's dead. Where's Regenerator Man? He can't come in here. Okay, that's good to know. That's bullshit, dude. I fucking moved for a reason. Fucking dick. Where are you? That little fucker has to die. I'm getting really tired of getting shot. How are you not dead? Fuck out of here, man. See, those little projectile shooters are bullshit because they will compensate for where the fuck you're going. And like, even if you're constantly moving, they will get a beat on you and they will compensate for where you're moving to. Oh, there's a bomb here I could have used? Damn it, that sucks. That's okay, I'll use it for the big chap when I come out. Get out of here. See, that's what I don't understand. Like, if I'm holding down the trigger for the assault rifle, sometimes it stops firing, and I don't know what the hell is causing that. It's really annoying. I don't know exactly what's doing it, but it's starting to become kind of cumbersome. Kind of annoying. It's only really annoying if you're trying to keep up constant pressure, though. Like, if you're trying to keep constant pressure on a target, it's kind of frustrating, but... Okay, I've already been over here. I keep forgetting what doors I've accessed already. So I must have got something from that room that triggered the big beefy guy to come out and ravage me. But I don't know what it was, and I don't know what room I accessed. I don't know what thing I picked up that would have caused him to do that. Dead Space 2 had multiplayer and you could play as those little shits. I've heard Dead Space 2 is also very, very good. This is the door that I have to open. But I don't know why it's locked. Yeah, I've heard Dead Space 2 is very, very good. But I have not heard good things about Dead Space 3 at all. Deluxe quarters, so I assume I've been in there, so I assume I've been everywhere, so I restored power and did what I needed to do, yes? So, was the point of this just restoring power to those two separate points? And now I have to go somewhere else. Were these doors open before? Yeah, this was the room with all the legs. So I'm back in the hole where the big fucking beefy boy jumped down. I was gonna say, I assumed there to be a wall here, otherwise I would have accessed this room already. DS2 wasn't made by the same devs? Well, that's good. If they managed to capture the identity of the first one, and it came out a good game, then I commend them for it. If it wasn't the same dev team. Okay, I don't know how to open that door if I'm being honest. It's gonna fuck with my curiosity, and I'm gonna want to open it eventually, but... for now... this must be where I had to go. This looks like a new room. Oh, this is the room where I initially... oh, right, okay. I get it, okay. I understand the dynamic now, I'm just slow to catch on. So I have to go to these separate areas of the ship, and I have to break apart the fucking stuff and then revert back to this room. Okay, let's get rid of the semiconductor, I don't need that, it's just taking up space. I'll also get rid of, like, some of these rounds for the 2,000 credits, I don't really need that many right now. I do kind of want to replace my med pack that I ended up running through, so I guess I'll replace that. Trade some ammo for some health. I also want some more plasma cutter rounds. Let's buy 30 of them. I think that's good. I also feel like I want some power nodes. But I really don't want to spend 10 grand on them. I don't really care about the ricochet feature of the Ripper, if I'm being honest. That might be blasphemy, I don't know. I've never played the game before, so... I kind of do want to check a bench, though, before I go with the power node. That way I know if I'm investing my resources well. Because honestly, I don't think I need anything else from the store at this point. I can't believe this is retro. Well, I believe the initial release was retro. I think the remake is modern. It still has some blemishes on it that keep it from being perfect, in my opinion. Like, in all honesty. Can I pull a smart? Haha, dick. Cock block me for my health pack? I fuck you. Oh, this is broken apart now. Okay. I know I would have opened that. Okay, let's make sure everything is reloaded before I go into this door of evil. Oh, never mind, this actually looks like a fairly pleasant room. Actually doesn't look all that bad, all things considered. I thought it'd be a lot worse. More plasma energy. Hello, what was that? Yeah. See, I like it when they do stuff like that. I like it when they hide cheeky items that you have to, like, be paying attention to be able to get the benefits from. That's really cool. I really like that kind of shit. Most games are imperfect, we're just super critical about them now. I'm infinitely more critical of games than I used to be when I was a child. That is most certainly goddamn well a thing. Like, there are games that I have a little bit of a bias for, you know? That, like, I played when I was a kid, and I'm like, no, this game is perfect, you're just a fucking dick. But it's like, no, there's games that have problems, and, like, I know they have problems, and I don't want to admit that they have problems. Planetary Mining, an Investor's Guide. Sex Shareholder Pamphlet 202, please do not distribute. What is planet cracking? Planet cracking is, quite literally, the dismantling of planets and moons on a microscale by dedicated vessels known as planet crackers. Entire worlds are fractured with gravity tethers to reveal the rich seams of valuable minerals contained inside. These fractured pieces of debris are mined, processed, and then shipped to their destination. You may have read environmentalist reports claiming the destruction of a planet can destroy an entire solar system, due to the disruption in the gravitation forces that hold each celestial object in orbit. Some of the wilder reports claim that causes the whole system to spin out control, or planets to smash into each other. We would direct concerned investors to the article Safe and Sustainable CEC's Pledge to the Health of Our Galaxy. For a detailed breakdown of the truths about planet cracking, the short answer is planet cracking is perfectly safe and provides an essential service to Earth and the colonies. Out of over 36 planet cracks, only one operation has met with less than optimal results. Critics often cite the Wanat disaster 11 years ago, where in a planet cracker, 3 supply ships and a colony were lost due to a gravity tether failure. They rarely mention that since that time, CEC has strengthened relationships with our manufacturers, committed to regular crew training seminars, and implemented safety protocols to ensure a disaster of that magnitude could never happen again. Too bad they didn't do that for the necromorphs. Before each planet crack, the candidate worlds are carefully chosen for their mineral content, net worth, and the safety with which they can be dismantled. Planet crackers are also invaluable for harvesting asteroids and rogue planetoids, which present a deadly risk to expensive infrastructure and installations. Planet cracking, a detailed breakdown. Planet cracking is a lengthy process typically spanning from 3 to 5 years. Generally, the first year is spent prospecting and setting up the planetside colony. To minimize losses, these colonies are intentionally a light outlay in terms of infrastructure. The next 18 months involve tectonic excavation, gravity tether maintenance, and related planetside activities. The planet cracker arrives between the 2.5 and 3 year mark, depending on the progress of the excavation. Once the ship is in orbit, preparation for tectonic chunk extraction begins. This takes approximately 1 week. The removal of an excavated chunk from the planet into a stabilized geosynchronous orbit usually takes about 1 day, 24 standard hours. During this process, billions of tons of debris break off from the underside of the chunk, creating an instant asteroid ring around the planet. While the floating debris is extremely dangerous, planet cracker ships have an excellent asteroid defense system, ADS, to keep the ship and crew safe from harm. For more information on our proprietary ADS technology, see accompanying literature. This process is repeated until the entire planetary body has been broken up and processed. Smaller bodies such as asteroids are drawn into the mining bays and processed directly using direct processing beams to reduce waste. As you can see, the profit margins of planet cracking vastly outweigh solely planet-side operations, which may not be profitable for decades more and represent massive outlays in terms of personal infrastructure, equipment, and insurance costs. About us, CEC Concordance Extraction Corporation is the largest solar mining and extraction company in the Earth colonies and the 5th largest interstellar company in terms of market capital. Since our founding, we have become a powerhouse of industrial might and a major cross-system employer. With the generous budget allocated to election spending, CEC has always been able to maintain a strong market position and secure political support, thanks to our dedicated lobbying bureau. CEC owns over 400 deep space vehicles, including 5 planet crackers. With the famous USG Ishimura as our flagship, CEC pioneered the scan and catch technique, which is now a staple of asteroid mining and was the first to implement shock point drives for commercial use. We are the largest supplier of precious metals to commercial interests across inhabited space. We take your financial security and the well-being of our employees seriously. When you invest in CEC, you are investing in a future we can all believe in. CEC, powering humanity into the future. Holy fuck, I never thought we would see the end of that fucking text message. Jesus Christ. Do I like lore? I like reading lore. I like understanding the contexts of things. And knowing why Isaac Clarke is beset by hordes of deadly necromorphic entities. I like knowing. So, as I stated before, the only knowledge of Dead Space that I had before I went into it is that it's a horror game. 1. 2. It's set in space. 3. I know this is a mining vessel for collecting ore within planets. I don't like the look of that room. I don't like how big it is. You can fuck right off. I'm not dealing with it. You know what? Honestly, this room is infinitely smaller and therefore infinitely safer than that large fuck-off room, which could be filled with necromorphic fucks in no time. So, we are going in here first. Look at the nice candlelit table. Oh, I wanted to read that! Motherfucker. Can I read it? Can I still read it? Can I still read it? Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know where it is. Oh, this is it. Is it? To Captain B. Mathias from unidentified sender, subject confidential, fleet position confirmed. To Captain Benjamin Mathias, referencing our pre-departure discussion, I am blessed to report that the Vested have authorized a premium stasis capsule for you aboard the Church's Holy Fleet. Congratulations. Your generous donations over the years have already covered all post-mortem stasis and cryopreservation fees. While I cannot guarantee which arc will safeguard your physical body, all fleet vessels are designed for centuries of deep space operation and equipped with state-of-the-art defense technology, ensuring that convergence will proceed without interference when the holy hour approaches. I must reiterate that this berth is conditional upon the successful completion of your pilgrimage. Once the marker is safely delivered into church hands and all electronic records have been appropriately amended, I will be pleased to finalize your resting place amongst the church's most blessed, including Altman himself. Praise be the marker and its prophets. Phoebe Termaine, Sanctified Messenger, Fleet Section and Security, Church of Unitology. All correspondence to and from this individual is monitored. Disclosure of any information in this message to heretical parties is strictly forbidden and punishable by seizure of property and or excommunication, and most likely death. So, it seems like the captain of this vessel was, like, in accordance and, like, in cahoots with this death cult or whatever. And I'm assuming that has something to do with the convergence or something like that. I could do that, or I can go look for upgrades and supplies, and power nodes. Hello? Oh, it's a secret goodie room, hell yeah. Nice, credits. Text log, okay. Personal log, D. White, First Officer. Goddamn Eunice are running the ship. So far I know for sure Captain Mathias, CSO Kine, 250 Mercer, LCDR Holt, Lieutenant Carrillo, LTJG Pitts, LTJG Red, ENS Maynard, ENS Shande, Espeleta Natividad. Okay. That many senior officers just happen to be marker heads? Can't be coincidence. I know a stacked deck when I see one. Update, check some files. A lot of those reassignments started after Director Eckhart got chatty with the captain. Since when does the C-suite give a damn about personnel? I have the memory retention of a goldfish. I already forgot what those last two messages were about, lol. One was about the mining of planets, one was about the cult, and that one was about the members and crew that make up the USG, I think, being manipulated or influenced by Mathias, possibly. Really don't like the sound of that. Really don't like the sound of that. I don't like it when the music goes all evil. There's no way I'm just in here to implode that thing and get the fuck out of here. There's no way it's that easy. I'm sorry, there's no way it's that fucking simple. There's no goddamn way. I don't believe you at all. Executive Quarters keycard. Hell yeah. Ready then. Let's pull out our poppy gun. What's up, Mario? Welcome to Dead Space, my dude. This game fucking sucks. It's evil as shit.
Hazardous anomaly detected.
That's why.
Quarantine activated.
Oh. Shit. Isaac, move with some urgency, you fucking cocksucker. Seriously, this asshole just dogs like a dick. Asshole Isaac. Legit fucking dickhead. Seriously is. Ripper? 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 Okay, dude, I don't understand what the fuck I'm supposed to do if my weapons don't do anything to the enemies. Like, I'm sorry, like... was gonna say, can my weapons do something to the enemies? That'd be cool. Seeing as how I upgraded the fuck out of the bastards. It's the least they could do. No, it's not on the hardest difficulty. Absolutely not. Really? Get the fuck out of here, dude. See, that's one of my biggest hang-ups with this game, is Isaac does not run with any urgency at all. Like, even though I could easily fucking book it away from those enemies and, like, reposition and readjust myself, Isaac just has no urgency to do so, and you end up taking a lot of fucking damage for nothing. Like, I used stasis there, I used my weapons effectively, I was smart about what I wanted to use, and I still get punished for bullshit that I can't help. Like, I don't like that kind of shit. Like, it's just kind of dumb. I'd like to say that startled me, but it really didn't. I was kind of just like, oh, he's here. Okay. Hey, what the fuck is that? Security Master Override required needed? Fuck you. Just give me the thing. Fucking dick. Wait, what did that do for me? I'm wanting that. There's probably fucking goodies and upgrades and shit in there. Damn it. Alright, fine. They do that on purpose because he has a regular dude in Master Chief armor? Well, it's like, I understand the dynamic of it. The reason they made Isaac slow is because they expect you to meter your resources and be effective and smart with the way you tackle enemies. I get what the dynamic is. I just don't like the way they went about it because Isaac is unreliable. That's what I meant, like, situationally, depending on, like, how the combat section is set up, like, it almost seems like you're forced to take damage. And it's kind of dumb. Like, if they would have, like, had stasis modules around for you to use, like those little stasis canisters, I wouldn't have had a problem with that whatsoever. It's also, like, how tanky the enemies are. Like, I like being influenced and incensed to use the right weapon for the right enemies. Like, I think that's a good dynamic. But, like, in the event that you just found yourself out of ammo for a weapon that you needed to tackle one particular type of enemy, for example, you'd just end up taking damage that would be otherwise avoidable. So, like, that can be frustrating, you know, depending on the person. Because, like, not everybody is going to find that, like, a shortcoming. Not everybody is going to find that annoying, you know? And they do give you more than enough supplies, I think, to, like, really not have it be much of an issue if you're good at switching between your weapons. But in certain instances, it is kind of needlessly frustrating. Like, I'm good at gauging how far the enemies are away from me and, like, how much room I have to run, and, like, I account for Isaac's slowness, and it just seems to not matter at all, and that kind of bothers me a little bit. Like, the fact that Isaac moves with absolutely no urgency. And he doesn't want to run away from the goddamn fucking necromorphs, because he's a fucking piece of shit. Kind of bothers me a little bit. What's up, X? Welcome back, bro. We have not died once since your departure, so that's the good news. The bad news is we're still on this fucking shit fest of a frigate.